Hello again. My name is Let the Wookie Win, also known as Chris. Uh, we got a great 3-1-2 game here against with Sith Taker Tim of of the Cobras, and we got Wardy with Psychedelic Pina Jam. Um, both players are fantastic players in their own right. We have had a great series this week. Um, it's the series is currently tied at 2, so this is the decider. Whoever wins this will go to the championship round. Um, to give an update on the down unders and Tom's Wankers. Um, Kess did win earlier this week, 23-20 over. My Twitch is all weird. Kess did win 23-20. So Tom's Wankers are up right now, 1-0. And then in this series, Tradies of the Cobras beat Jammin of Psychedelic Pina Jam 24-19. I won my game against David Hammond 20-11. Uh, JJ beat Zero Hour 20-9. And Funwalk beat Charlie Tecumseh Sherman 27-23. So it has been a bloodbath on both sides this whole series, and I'm looking forward to what these players are going to do. Starting with Tim and his list, we have Han Solo with the typical Biston build: Trick Shot, Chopper, Perceptive Co-Pilot, Biston, Millennium Falcon. Which, if you're not sure what that does, Funwalk did win. Funwalk did win 27-23. But if you're not familiar with the Han Solo build, which if you're watching the stream, I'm sure you are, um, uh, Han Solo gets 2 focuses. He shoots, and as long as he has a focus, he can shoot again. Um, then he has Wedge Antilles with plasma torpedoes, R3 astromech, and backward tail slide. Uh, I have no idea what backward tail slide does, so we're gonna find out together. I'm pretty sure it allows. Oh, can I blow that up? I don't think I can. Uh, so let's. Well, anyway. Uh, Backward tail slide while you boost or barrel roll. If your equipped configuration is closed, you can move through and overlap obstacles. And after you boost or barrel roll through an obstacle, if you are not range 0 of it, gain an evade. So, a nice way to give what's it called? Wedge evade tokens. And then we have Ahsoka with patience. Um, Sorry, I'm having a hard time reading. Patience, brilliant evasion, mag pulse warheads, electronic baffle, and munitions failsafe. So he's gonna shoot those mag pulse warheads and try and dish out some damage, or rather jam and all that. Um, I don't have betting. I can't figure out how to add betting. So I do apologize for that. But your bets are noted. Yeah, notably, the tail slide does not ignore the obstacle. So if he does go through the obstacle, um, then Yeah, he's gonna have a hard time. Um, yeah, luckily Wardy doesn't have the tractor ability. That is 100% correct. So let's see, what does he have? Well, he has Anakin Skywalker in the Y-Wing with the ion cannon turret, plasma torpedoes, veteran turret gunner, and R4P astromech. Oddball with the Besh title and plasma torpedoes. Standard loadout Wolf, standard loadout Jag, and Tucker with trick shot, barrage rockets, and synced console. So I love this Tucker build. Will Scott used it against me once, and I regretted my life choices. Um, but yeah, so looks like we're getting started. Uh, Rebels are starting down low, and Republic starting pretty much in the center of the top. And if I can figure out how to, um, it was posted today, but I might, you know what? I'm going to, because it was shared, but I'd like to share it on a stream so that way y'all can see it. Um, I'll share it super quick if I can figure out how to. Let's see. So this is going to be super quick. We're going to talk about it super briefly. So here's Zuckuss, the new Zuckuss that's been revealed. Great card. I did forget to start the timer. Thank you for telling me. Um, Zuckuss is going to cause some problems. So let me hit the timer after I figure out exactly how long we have left. So an hour 12. Uh, so 72. All right. So we're going to give it a sec. And start it. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm pretty sure there's no deficit scoring. Um, so you're just going to have to ignore the 1 point that Wardy has. Tim did come with a 19-point list. So yeah, I'm surprised Han is starting with a front to back turret. Normally, I'd expect the turret to be side to side, but I think they're just jousting, which I mean, it's chance engagement. I think Republic likes the joust more, um, but who knows? So they are just setting dials again as we go to round two. Oh, I just noticed Funwalk followed. Thank you for following, Funwalk. I don't have any alerts because I want everyone to be able to focus on the game. So yeah, I think Wardy needs to go into Han early and get as much damage into Han as possible because Wedge is going to hurt, but not as bad as I think Han is going to hurt. But a barrel roll here wants that trick shot barrage rocket, which I don't hate, and he's probably going to get a nice double mod with it too. And Wolf with the 3 straight. So, and if you're Tim here, you can't really shoot your mag pulse, or no, you can shoot your mag pulse into Tucker there, but gonna use Ahsoka's ability to coordinate a focus to Han, which is a pretty good idea. Because I think he'll probably use the Falcon title to evade. So he'll have some defensive mods, which is honestly fairly smart. I like that a lot. Oddball going fast. I think he's trying to set up that block, which I don't hate either. Who do you target here? Yeah, he's thinking about putting it into Han, but Han's probably gonna, bump. And no, yeah, no mods versus Wedge is dangerous. But it looks like Tim's gonna bank up, so Wedge might not have any mods either. So it's a big chance here. But we're gonna see what happens. 4 straight from Wedge. So Tim, or not Tim, Wardy dodged a bullet there. I think a nice banking would have been probably curtains for Oddball. Ooh, but Han Solo doesn't go fast enough to bump, so Oddball still not happy, but yeah, who needs Wedge? Han's about to punch Oddball and I think Anakin in the face. Yep, Wedge or not Wedge, Oddball and Anakin in the face. So I do apologize in advance if you hear me all eating. I have to run out the door right after this game. Ahsoka used patience, so she's back at 2 force. Wedge is going to get to shoot first, so it's going to be a 3-on-1. And does he spend? 2 hits. And Anakin is going to take 1 shield. So that could have gone a lot worse. Gonna shoot at Anakin first, which I support. Spending a focus for 3, and Anakin takes it both. And that is half on Anakin. And now he gets his range 1 banger in the oddball. And he's just going to leave that, I assume. Yeah. And oddball takes all 3. So oddball down to 1 already. Shooting right back. It is loose stabilizer. Oh shit. I hit the wrong button. So let me get that. Uh, ooh, but Han is taking 3. Oh, he gets to do 2 rerolls. Okay, I'm sorry, Han is taking 2. Or 3, I'm sorry, that was a plasma. Ahsoka going for the kill with 1 die. Got the crit. You need 1 evade. There it is. Okay. I was going to say, if that hit. So oddball on 1. I think you shoot Ahsoka. Honestly. You have no mods on Han, but you have a lock there. I think you shoot Han. Or not Han. Ahsoka. But going into Han, which is fine. Kingdom for a focus. Ugh. Alright, Wolf range 3 into Ahsoka now. I think he uses ability. Yeah, spend the charge, reroll that. Is he going to? He is, okay. And spends that, yep. Ahsoka spends the evade, takes nothing. Ah, that's why he was going at Han. Is he skipping? Why are we shooting out of order? Oh, checking Tucker's ability. That makes sense. So Han takes nothing there. Passes or gets the lock. Okay, I need to jump in. Hey, gents.
All right.
I believe Jag would need to shoot before Tucker because Jag is a 3 and Tucker is a 2.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I thought Tucker was a 3. Yeah. Sorry, Chris.
No worries.
Oh,
Yeah, they shot out of order, so I was just letting them know that. So I think they're gonna roll it back, and probably gonna keep Tucker's shot, but either way, same result. I don't think anything happened. Oh, okay. They did roll it back. Okay. So Tucker is gonna shoot at Ahsoka now. Okay, they rolled it back and now they're shooting at Ahsoka. Ooh, and Ahsoka. Does he spend both force? He spends a force. Oh, brilliant evasion. Ah, nice. So it's 1-1. Not 1-2, 1-1. Or I'm sorry, 4-1. Tim might be flying Han just to prove slash disprove Liam's point. I did not ask him though. Pretty sure Tucker is gonna hit that debris, but I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. So yeah, Anakin is bleeding. Oddball is probably gonna pop here. Pim and Dylan, thank you both for following, by the way. Yeah, I would expect to see hopeful uh more than backward tail slide, but I'm guessing in a 3-ship list, Tim is thinking hopeful won't do much. But for 1 point, I mean, yeah, I don't think Hana's gonna have any obstacles, which is gonna be nice. Yeah, if clouds were around, tail slide I think would have been top tier. But yeah, I think after this game, um, I'll show off Zuckuss again. For those of us that weren't around when I showed it off the first time, and we'll do a quick little chat about Zuckuss. It was revealed today, so I'm not revealing anything that hasn't already been revealed. So XWA, you guys can't come after me. And we are going to turn 3. So if you have seen Zuckuss, what do you guys think of Zuckuss? I had the pleasure to fly against Zuckuss the other day, and he's a scary ship. I was talking with Buddy in the just privately, and we agree Swarm Tactics Zuckuss is going to be very dangerous. Yeah, I hope Wolf gets to shoot. I I could see him doing a one bank barrel roll, but at the same time, yeah, yeah, privately. So regardless of what happens here, I'm gonna talk to Nick, and I think I think I'm gonna try to stream both some Nickel City games. Um, Try and get my team, the Berserkers, on as much as possible. And I'm gonna try and talk to Nick about doing what's it called? The championship, regardless of if we make it or not. Yeah, Swarm on an I-5 Y-wing is gonna be insane with next to Zuckus. If you could get an I-6 in there for cheap too, it's pretty dangerous. You don't have to play on stream. I would like if you played on stream, but you don't have to play on stream. Oh, so Tucker did go over that. Uh, let's see. Tucker took no damage. I don't know if I like the Han too hard, because I think you want to shoot at oddball no matter what. But you can tell he's going all in on Han here. He needs to kill Han. Oddball is going to fix loose stabilizer, which, I mean, you have to do. Ahsoka, ooh. What does he do with Ahsoka? Spends the rest of Ahsoka's force to coordinate. Yeah, I agree, Charlie. Oh, he rotated, so I think the too hard is coming in. Yeah, four straight boosts from Han. Uh, that'd be a choice. Ahsoka did lock. Anakin with the 3 bank. Yeah, that should block the too hard, which would make it so Han, I think his only shot would be oddball, which is a lot better than what I think he was trying to do, which was shoot Anakin and oddball. Gonna focus. Nope, still thinking about it. Is there a realm where you barrel roll? I think a barrel roll wouldn't be too bad. Barrel rolling the other way, which I don't hate that either. It's not great, but it's not what I would have done. I would have barrel rolled to the right. But maybe he thought Han was, ooh, ooh, We were all wrong. Han went 3 hard. Okay, Han. Damn. Ooh, and Wedge has a nice spicy shot at range 1, which could kill Anakin here. I'm surprised that fit with Han. All right, he's gonna use patience. So yeah, yellow arc is Jag. Anakin, I, you spend it while you can. You're about to take a range 1 banger. Yeah, so 3 hits into Wedge. Uh, Question is, does he save the focus? Nope, he spends the focus, which is, I think, what you wanted there. Oh, and he gets his veteran turret gunner shot. All right, that's going to be half on Wedge. So 4-3 at this point. Now here's the super dangerous shot. All right, you need 3 evades. And almost, but not quite. So oddball bites the bullet and dies. Oh, Han is just rolling straight fire. And Jag. Jag is. Yeah, he's unable to use Born for this. Spends the focus and takes 3. I think if Anakin dies here, this is pretty much the game. So, modless Wedge into Anakin. Or is he thinking about it? Yeah, I think you have to shoot Anakin. If you kill Anakin, that's pretty much it. Not going to kill Anakin. Anakin is going to take 2 and survive. Which is huge. And is this... It is a mag pulse. So Jag is going to take a crit, which is a direct hit. Oh. More importantly, Jag is also depleted. So this is rough. But Jag gets a shot first. Nothing. So Tucker's shot now. I'm just gonna look at Tucker. Should Tucker? So Tucker could theoretically perform a focus. Oh wait, can't perform stressed. Never mind. Sorry. Ignore me. I know, I forgot about the stress. That's on me, guys. Gonna shoot at Wedge and get nothing. So this was an incredibly rough turn. You know what? I am going to not give a scenario point so we actually have the correct score because there is no deficit scoring in this league. Thanks. I try to be smart. Yeah, the blankouts just did not help Wardy. Season is riding on the line here. The problem now for Tim is Anakin, or not Anakin, Wedge really doesn't have anywhere to go per se, and neither does Ahsoka. So, I mean, Ahsoka could three bank to the left, but she's not shooting. She could K turn. She could sloop, but I think Tim wants to use Ahsoka to rotate Han's arc. And Han, I think, is going to have to do a 2 to get around Tucker. True, Jag does move first. Jag really doesn't have anywhere to go either, thinking about it. I don't know if the 4K fits, JJ. I think the 4K runs right into Anakin. Maybe he does a 2 hard with Jag. I to the right. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think Jag can go 1. One bank to the right doesn't clear, one straight doesn't clear. So it's risky. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Jag could probably do the hard too. R4P, yeah, there's still R4P. Um, so he could go 3 hard. You're right there. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, one bank to the left to block Wedge's turnaround isn't bad, and you will get to roll your one defense die because Wedge can't modify you at range 0. Too hard to the left. Yeah. Okay, I could see that. Yeah. Yeah, I think you want Wedge to pass Anakin here. but we're gonna see. So Tim is the first player. Yeah, Jag has to be in the blocking game to survive. Uh, yep, as expected from Tucker. Do you have anyone close enough? Okay, he's going to the right, which I also didn't hate. Wolf is hoping to get a decent shot. Yeah, I don't love that wolf move either, but there was really no other way he could go. Ooh, I wonder if that Ahsoka move actually blocks Wedge. I would love if it did, but gonna coordinate Wedge a target lock on Anakin. Oh, Anakin and Jag. That's right, because of R3. He's K turning. I don't think he's Talon rolling. And Ahsoka's gonna evade. Where does Wedge go? Or not Wedge. Han goes there. If I'm Han, do I care about? Do I care about Wolf? Ahsoka's patient, but she's not going to get patience this turn. Doesn't have an enemy in her front arc, so he's trying to decide what's more important. All right, Hana's going to rotate. And yep, y'all called it, the 4K. It's a single modded plasma, so and there's the R4P from Anakin. Yeah, Tim is just as much as this pains me to say, Tim is just doing a masterclass on Rebels. But yeah, no, Anakin needs to barrel roll to the left, get out of Wedge's arc, get out of Wedge's, get out of Han's. He's gonna rotate, so he wants to take the shot on Ahsoka, which I am not a huge fan of, but I mean, you're down by 5 points, and you only have half of Wedge. So Wedge is definitely going to be the target should Jag survive here. Or maybe no, actually Ahsoka. Yeah, Ahsoka is the target because you get 3 shots into Ahsoka. So Wedge gets the first shot. Oh, a barrel roll wouldn't have gotten Anakin out, so smart move by Wardy seeing that. So at least you get a shot on Ahsoka before you die. It is a tough choice for Wedge, 100%. Gonna shoot at Jag, which will maybe let. Okay, so Jag takes 3 and sits on 1. So now Han gets a chance to just end this game. So he's gonna shoot. Han reroll, and there goes Jag. Oh, right, Han doesn't get the second shot because he's not focused. Yeah, you gotta shoot at Wedge. You have to shoot at Wedge. Wedge is unmodded. He's on 3. You have to shoot Wedge. You're not getting damage through onto Ahsoka, but he's gonna shoot Ahsoka. And it's an ion cannon turret, so not great. Gonna avoid that. Has to spend the evade though, and Tucker is gonna get a focus, so it is gonna be a barrage rocket into Ahsoka. Grab the wrong ship. All right, so now he's trying to decide now. Yeah, you shoot at Han. You have the lock on Han, but he's gonna shoot at Ahsoka. He's thinking about it. It's 3v2, and you okay? He's gonna shoot a. Yeah, Han needs 4 more to be halved. Uh, Hit crit into Ahsoka, and Ahsoka with no mods eats it like a champ, or tanks it like a champ. Uh, so this isn't a barrage rocket. This is a regular shot, but it's 3 hits into Ahsoka, which is huge, and Ahsoka takes 1. She can't keep getting away with this. Yeah, I want those green dice every time I play now. So, thankfully, thankfully it seems like Han is going to be out of the fight for a little bit, but so is Wolf. Um, Probably going to see a 1 bank from Wedge to try and chase Anakin. And Ahsoka does a sloop, maybe a 2 hard to chase Anakin. Yeah, it's Wedge and Ahsoka versus Anakin and Tucker this turn. I don't think Han cares about fighting Wolf. I think Han just sits pretty because Wolf. It's gonna take Wolf at least 2 turns to get back into the fight. He can do a 4K with Wolf. Um, yeah, he does a 4K with Wolf, and then that's that. Yeah, Han needs to stay in range of the objective, but does he? It's 12 to 5. You can afford a turn where you're not in range of the objective. Cuz you're probably going to get Anakin here, and that's that. Like Anakin is on 2, you're going to be double modded into Anakin. Anakin is rolling no dice. You don't need to be by the middle objective. No, yeah, that stays there. Yeah, yeah, you're fine. I don't think you need to sloop with Han. Honestly, you want to stay out of range of Wolf, but you want to stay in that middle objective if you care about it. I mean, with 28 minutes left, your goal is to kill Anakin and then point everything at Tucker. And if you do that, that's the game. But we're going to see what he decided to do. Okay, yeah, no, I could see that one straight with Han too. Uh, why is Tucker Talon rolling? Oh, he's going after Han. Yeah, I think Wardy is seeing that his win condition is to kill Han. I mean, you could possibly trade Anakin for Wedge here, which sucks, but it's a good start. And then I don't like that. He uses R4P, but I don't know if I like that. Tucker couldn't have blocked Han. He did a Talon roll. Anakin does have a target lock on Han, so I think just needs to focus. Oh, and he is going to get 2 shots. So, because I do forget that he has a veteran turret gunner. So while I am sitting here saying this could be it for Wardy, this is also just your Hail Mary here. Oh, blocked Wedge. Yeah, he should have blocked Wedge. But yeah, Wardy is going for the Hail Mary. Yeah, Han will probably shoot before Wedge. Wedge is closing S foils. Why is he boosting? I don't like that, Tim. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if I like that. All right, well, you get your 3v1 plasma torpedo, which is you have your plasmas. Shoot the plasmas. Why aren't you shooting the plasmas? Or did he use both plasmas? No, he still has a plasma. Why isn't he shooting a plasma? So gets no damage on Han, which... Oh, can't veteran turret gunner. Oh, okay. Well, Wedge is taking a damage and is ionized. I'm sorry. I thought veteran turret gunner worked after any attack. That's that's my mistake. So who's shooting first? Wedge is shooting first. Wedge is going to try to nuke Anakin off the board. He needs 2 paint on 3 dice. And he got it. And now Han gets his shot. Well, he's not range 1, so that's something. And at least one of Wardy's ships knows how to dodge. Why are we not shooting with Tucker? I was gonna say. Okay. So he gets a range 3 from Tucker, unmodded, feels bad. Han takes 2. So shields down on Han, but it's just not enough. Because Han just runs away now. Yeah, Ahsoka 2 hards in to chase Tucker. Han runs away. Wedge does Wedge things. I mean, your win condition is to kill Wedge and kill Han. Yeah, Wedge is just gonna go one straight. It's not a great, yeah. Yeah, Tim, dial in the 3 bank to the right, fly off the board, give us a chance. Don't end our season here. Credit where credit is due. This has been a hell of a game, a hell of a series, and a hell of a season. Alright, he's setting up the block for Wedge. I don't think Wolf gets the shot there. Yep, there's Ahsoka. Gonna probably throw a target lock out to Tucker. Oh, gonna throw it out to Wolf. Okay. I don't believe he can open S-foils there. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, really quick. Can he open the S-foils there? It's not an action. Let me look really quick before you activate. Okay. I thought it was after you reveal. Okay. Thank you for telling me that. He's gonna use Chopper to do an action. Question is, what's he doing? And why is he taking a damage for it? Hit crit in the Wolf. I guess it's range 3. So Wolf is going to take a shield. And here comes Ahsoka. And... Alright. That's going to be one more on Wolf. And... Oh yeah, Tim has a choice. Jam the focus or jam the lock. And jamming the focus makes more sense. So here's a 2v3 single modded. It was obstructed, yeah. Gonna re-roll. So 2 hits into Wedge, and Wedge is fine. And Tucker has no shot. So it's 17-7. And it looks like it's just too far out of reach for Wardy. So I hate to say, the game's over, but Tucker can't really go anywhere without landing on that debris to get a decent shot on Han. Wolf has to take a shot on Han and Wedge here. Has to. Has to kill Wedge. Has to have Han. But Wolf at the same time has taken 3 damage. Or, I'm sorry, 2 damage. So, 3 more to Wolf and the game's out of reach. Yeah, Tim is reminding us, he's really good at the game. It's why I drafted Tim in the first round 2 seasons ago for the Nickel City X-Wing League. Tim is the first ever drafted Berserker, for just a random thought. Yeah, those who can't do stream. That's why I'm streaming. I'm terrible at this game, despite what people say. Hey, it'll be fun, JJ. Yeah, we have to fight, but it'll be fun. Honestly, I don't think Ahsoka cares. She's not going to get shot. If she takes a damage, you give up, what, 2 points? Bring Wardy up to 9? I don't think she cares. The only ship that cares about taking any damage is Wedge. On Tim's side, I should say. So, that's I mean, you didn't hit the debris, so I don't hate it. I don't love it either. Uh, yeah, Wolf didn't go fast enough, so huh? I guess Ahsoka didn't care. Yep. Ahsoka uses her ability to let Wedge take an action, even while stressed, and evade, because why not? One straight Wedge. And Han just focuses here, I think, right? Whoever told you Han was bad at 9, just, I mean, look at this. Han isn't bad at line. Uh, Han isn't bad at 9. Han is just hard to build around at 9. And I think that's what people are trying to say. Han is arguably the, in my opinion, best ship in Rebels, even at 9. Kill Wedge, have Han take center, but also take no damage back from or take no damage on Wolf. Well, that's a good start. I think that's the first time Tim blanked out the entire game. 4v0 now. Uh, all right. Well, Wolf is gonna take 3. He's gonna reroll. Okay, Wolf takes 3, and that is half of Wolf. So you need to what? Get half on Han and kill Wedge to stay in it. Half of Han is 4, and then you get another 2, so 6. So that's 2 into Han. That's half. Oh yeah, center point is game. Yeah. but it's not from lack of trying. So, and Wedge dies right at the end. All right, so our final score is going to be 20-15. The Cobras do the impossible away every week in the playoffs and is going to the championships, baby. Congratulations to the Cobras. And you guys played great. 5 games, did absolutely amazing. And we're just testing things here now. So like I said, I'm going to just show it off again. Um, so again, here's Zuckus. You know, I3. Um, we've seen it all day. So I just gonna read it out really quick. While you perform a primary attack, you may roll 1 additional attack die. If you do, the defender rolls 1 additional defense die. Um, and then it has enduring limitations. At the end of the activation phase, if you have 3 or more stress tokens, you must remove 1 stress token and suffer 1 damage. The big thing here is it essentially has contraband every 3 turns. During the activation phase, if this upgrade has 0 active charges, you can perform actions and execute red maneuvers even while stressed. And during the system phase, you may spend 3 charges for persistent tracker. Um, the big thing here is the new Mist Hunter ability. After you perform a cannon attack, you may gain 1 strain token to perform a bonus primary attack against the same target. So Zuckus here can shoot the tractor beam first and then shoot the primary. So it's pretty dangerous. Watch out for Swarm Tactics Zuckus. 4-LOM might not come up often, but at the start of the end phase, you may spend 1 calculate token and choose an enemy ship at range 0 to 1. If you do, transfer stress. So I'm interested to see how people play Zuckus. But yeah, I mean, I think this is one of the better better scum revealed pilots. But yeah, again, congratulations to the Cobras. Good luck in the championship game. Good luck to everyone going to Worlds next week. Should be a great time. And yeah, we'll see y'all next time.